There it is. What's up, guys? Today we're making okra, frozen okra. No, we're making some Seychelles food. I kind of wanted something a little tropical, and I was thinking curry goat rice and peas with some steamed cabbage. But producer vetoed the goat and then sent a random video from the Seychelles about a tomato kind of curry. Now, there's no chicken curry from the Seychelles in this book, but there are plenty of other kinds of curries. And so we're gonna make up a curry powder, and then we're gonna fucking do a little tomato coconut milk curry. Yeah. And keeping with the steamed cabbage that I wanted to do, instead of Jamaican, we'll try to make it Seychelles, I guess, Seychellean. So I've got this chard, and then I've got this cabbage from a couple times ago, because I only did one cabbage with the mole ranchero salad. So we've got an extra cabbage here. So we're just gonna braise all this up. And we made pickles a while ago when we were doing other stuff from this Islas book. And I made pickles, which is like a pickled thing. And smells good. So we're gonna use that as a lot of the braising liquid. We're probably just gonna finish off all that stuff. And it's got most of the spices we would want in it anyway. I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised that a lot of the spices are pretty much fucking identical, down to like using Scotch bonnets and all that stuff. So. Try one of these Czech style pilsners. It's like a dark pilsner. Yeah, so we're just chilling. Doing our thing. Onions. Let's just use all these onions. Bucket. Today was a long day. Working on my car, driving around to a bunch of fucking places, doing math. Fair amount of math, actually. So we have 3 onions. We will surely use them all. I'm gonna get the cabbage braising. I think that will take a little bit longer, so it'd be a good thing to just get going. Nah, I mean, we will stick to the preferred oils that are. Oh! Oh! Yeah, the only mentions of oil types that I found in that book for the Seychelles is coconut oil. So we will stick with that as our driving oil. Just for sake of consistency. I don't know fairly much about the Seychelles, other than it's like kind of in the area of the Maldives, which is where rich people go to get away from people like me. So. So we'll just kind of do the braised cabbage the way we've been doing it. We'll just get some aromatics and stuff in there going for a while. Cabbage. We'll add our braising liquid, which is that pickles stuff. And I think I'm gonna give it a little more body and soul. We've got more of this pork stock from our, again, our Mole Ranchero. So, yeah, there's that. Something I wanted to do though. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to make a crispy chicken. We're gonna saute up the chicken and do the stuff. The chicken's gonna come off, and then we're gonna build a curry in it, and like it's gonna be in a sauce. What the fuck is the point of curing, dry brining, whatever, fucking what the fuck is the point of curing it if I'm gonna put it in a sauce? Unless I'm doing it for more than like a day. So doing it right now doesn't matter. I'm not trying to dry it out. So we'll just focus on the braise. Sorry, I'm just a creature of instinct right now. Tired. Trying to make some simple food. From a place I don't know. Hell yeah. Shouldn't be too bad though. We'll do 1.5 in our braise and another 1.5 in our other stuff. I was seeing a thing where they made like a sofrito. Maybe we do a sofrito. Is this what the Seychelles sound like? Hell yeah. Just doing this pretty rough because it's going to cook down for a long time. Should probably get the coconut oil warm, hot at least. Gotta do our aromatics and stuff. Where the fuck is that? There it is. Now I know jalapenos is the wrong pepper. Don't exactly have a lot of Scotch bonnets hanging around. I've got some dried ones in the garage. But it seems like we've done the thing where we don't remember if we have any peppers, so every time we go to the store, we just get 2 peppers. And now we have fucking like 10 peppers. So we're just gonna start throwing some peppers at stuff. Oh, these are bad. Yeah. Well, these peppers get thrown at the trash can. Next bag of peppers. Literally, there were 5 bags of with 1 or 2 jalapenos a piece. Fucking this bag. Huh? Okay, these ones. Give me these. Make sure to have this out actually. Might be helpful. Oh, he's a guitar player. Hell yeah. The guest. You know what? Let's go for the ginger first. Do we have more ginger? Okay, we did. We did have more, and I bought more. So I'm also the buy more because I don't know if we have some kind of person. Thanks, me. Take a couple off of this. We'll judge, but we're gonna just start going at it. Turn the heat down just a little bit. We don't need to fucking fry this shit up. But yeah, I'll just make a big pile of ginger, and then we'll use about as much as we want. And then we're gonna use ginger in the next thing too, so. God, this is such a fucking mangled piece. Nobule. Rhizome. We'll just cut it in half and cut out the part that's got the like the inner lining. Fucking concave. That's good. I'm fine with some of the skin. It's just like where there's like big patches like that. You can't really. Sometimes they get iffy parts. When they're like that, you can't get to the iffy parts. Here's that off piece. Maybe we'll just start with that. Seems like a fair amount of ginger, at least compared to the onions. I'm just gonna go with both of these. Fuck it. This is literally just fermented, or it's not fermented, pickled cabbage. So we're adding cabbage to cabbage. This This was back when I did have fresh Scotch bonnets, though. That was a while ago. But hey, pickled shit lasts forever, right? Damn, we're down to only 3 jalapenos left. Oh, shit. Just making sure there's no outside visitors in our chard that have stowed away along the ride. Oh, sorry. Gotta clean up this kind of area over here. My fault. These jars should go away. Yes, the famous Seychelles chard. Everybody's got greens, right? Just because it's not exactly the same greens doesn't make it the biggest deal. Good way to get a lot of vegetables in. bit. Honestly, let's just fucking pour it all in there. Braise. All the peppers and everything. Hell yeah. Toss it a bit. You know what? Maybe we steam it a little bit so that way everything is of a similar texture. So it will be tossed. It will be turned. Okay. I think up next we're making this curry powder, or I guess garam masala. I'm gonna grab another one of these Czech pilsners though. Whatever. Okay, cast iron. We'll just get it on like a low medium heat. Oh, God. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, page 40 is oh yeah, here's mojo. Awesome. Banana ketchup. Seychelles. I guess that's what it's Seychelles? Is it like Illinois? Where the S is silent? Fuck if I know. Alright. Curries abound in Seychelles, and masala is among the most common. Like most spice blends, there are numerous variations and approaches. The signature flavor comes from a combination of clove, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, and pepper, all of which grow abundantly on the island. So it's coriander seed, cumin seed, black peppercorn, cardamom pods, cloves, cinnamon stick, snapped into small pieces, chili powder, and freshly grated nutmeg. In a medium skillet over high heat, combine the coriander, cumin, peppercorn, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon. Toast for less than a minute, swirling continuously to toast so they don't burn. Do not overcook or they'll taste bitter. If you burn them, start over. Let cool, then grind to a powder using a pestle and mortar. Stir in the chili powder and the nutmeg. I'm not gonna do it on high because I'm not fucking dumb, or I've already been dumb, and I've already done that. So, right, save that for another. We'll do medium heat. What's the problem? I don't know what kind of dick waving contest this is, but it's just like I don't care. It doesn't have to be on high heat. Who cares? Is it that big of a deal? Okay, we got a pestle and mortar. Start grabbing our different seeds and stuff. Don't always bust out the totes where people can see them. We got cumin seed, cinnamon, nutmeg. Yo, yo! Lol, helping save me from when I try this. Glad to see ya. Oh man. Better to be safe and not burn shit. Yes. Of course. So we got cinnamon, nutmeg. Sorry, sometimes I'm not as attentive as I ought to be. Thanks for stopping in. Chili powder. I'm just gonna use regular basic bitch chili powder from the store. Not any kind of special chili powder, nothing. It says to use black peppercorns. I got white peppercorn here, but perhaps that is a bit more of a Chinese, maybe, right? They like the white peppercorn. There's no anise. Ha! We do have coriander. I have a bag, a new bag, but that's one hell of a spice stash. Nice. You're an inspiration, yo. I need to cook more. That is not, this isn't even the half of it. There's this one. There's, and this is just the stuff that fits in the toast. There's this one. And then there's this one. And then I got some assorted other things that are just kind of free floating. We made some efforts to reorganize the spices. Like there's, yeah. There's a lot, sorry. Okay, coriander, cumin, black peppercorn, clove, cinnamon, cardamom. That's one that I needed to have purchased, which is why I purchased it. Cardamom, black pepper. I'm pretty sure we have whole black peppercorns. If we don't, we'll use white pepper, and then I'll feel like an idiot for not having purchased black peppercorns, but I am pretty certain we have some. Tandoori masala. Black peppercorn. And clove. have a bunch of cloves somewhere. I know we do. There's a shitload of it. Because you can never get rid of clove. It's infinity clove. Is it one of these? Black cardamom. Swear to God, man. Is it still in the bag? It might still be in the bag. In which case it'd be in the one with all the bags. Is it in the baking? Where the fuck did all the clove go? We literally had like infinite clove. Oh, man. Everything's got to be a problem. Can't we just have clove? Stuck somewhere in the fucking shadow realm. I know we have like a lot of it. I know we have a ton of it.
Thank you very much.
I gotta skip a monologue. It's not in there. We literally had the biggest fucking deal of clove in the whole goddamn world. It had the little opening where it didn't want to come out. Producer's trying to help me. You can look through this again if you want. I swear we had infinity clove. And now I can't find any of it. I wonder if it wound up in the bottom of this baking one. The baking tote. Okay. I'm not seeing it. We literally had so much of it that I didn't even do the dumb thing where you buy more of something because you don't know if you have it. We had literally like an infinite supply of clove. This is literally like all I need to continue with everything. It's not the sumac. It's not the fucking... None of those things.
Look in this one.
That one is... That's like bulk stuff. That's like beans and pasta. This doesn't have anything in it. Now we're just looking in random places. Completely randomly. I swear to God, there was like... This is so fucking frustrating. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Every single time in my life, I literally took that container and went, I don't need this right now. God. It's not in there. Well, I'm going to use ground clove because we can't figure out how to have cloves. Sorry, everyone from the Seychelles. Now we're at high heat, so that's good. Hell yeah. Three tablespoons coriander. I'm just going to use all of this. That's like 3 tablespoons. Look at that. It's exactly 3 tablespoons. I'm a fucking genius. We want a tablespoon of cumin seeds and black peppercorns. I turned the heat as low as it would go. Hopefully we're not really fucking everything up. Said 9 of these. That's like 9. And a cinnamon stick broken into small pieces. And then it was gonna be how much clove? A teaspoon. Okay. And we'll have to add it after. This does smell good. Get it to more of like a simmer. Let that go for like ever. And when we finish this, we'll probably add some blah. But it's most of the. We could pick the cloves that out of this that were in there. Man, that sucks that the cloves just aren't in any of the totes. I swear I added it to it. I added all these guys into the fucking place where they go. Starting to get a little bit of smokage. It's good. See, we can do this slow and steady. There's no one forcing us to do a thing. I'm even using the wrong fucking utensil. I'm supposed to be using this thing because I don't want to get wet stuff on the dry stuff, but it doesn't even matter because we're going slow, and that's more important than using something that's wet or dry or whatever. That hurts. Ow. The only thing about the cardamom I don't really care for is the pods. Okay, this thing is like actually just kind of, just a little too full. Yeah, I got everything wanting to fucking fly out. Okay, maybe we'll just use our spice grinder instead. Maybe that's the move. Fuck it. See how fucked this is from whatever. Eh. Something was in here. Something kind of spicy. Nondescript spicy. I'll take that. That's fine. And if we're using the spice grinder, which is just a fucking coffee grinder, then we, what the hell? Oh, okay, that's just, then the pods will get ground up in it too, or should do, anyway. Rick Bayless has like a little, I need to get one of those. Just like a paintbrush to brush out your spice stuff. He's smart. I'm not smart. Yo. Seychelles. Yeah, Google. It's kind of like the Maldives. Oh. Oh. All right. Hell yeah. We're making a curry powder called Seychelles masala. The smallest country in Africa. Intriguing. Yeah. And to this, we're gonna add, we have whole clove. You just buy some from the supermarket, curry. Oh, well, they're all kind of different. You know what I mean? Right? Well, you can get Japanese curry, and like you said, this is the smallest country in Africa. We're making African curry. You know what I mean? Like, they're very different. Should I get a Japanese curry cube and just throw it in and call it a Seychelles masala? That's the only thing. Like, the more you get into a lot of these things, it can go way more and more specific. There's a lot of latitude towards specific kinds of curry. Okay, and then this was a teaspoon of clove. That's probably about that. Well, like, I mean, like, when I first started cooking, like, more on my own, and I'm like, I'm gonna make curry, and you just kind of throw all the curry ingredients, you know, together with, like, coconut milk, and you go, that's the curry. That's curry, everybody. And I find that I learn a lot more when I, like, try to make a thing from a specific place. Just in terms of, like, trying to learn stuff. We wanted nutmeg, whole nutmeg. Yeah, producer sent me a video of some, like, hot and sour soup from the Seychelles. And it honestly reminded me a lot of, like, Caribbean food. Like, they use Scotch bonnets and stuff. And then 2 teaspoons of chili powder. This one I'm just gonna do the store-bought. Because I don't have any more specific stuff. Ew, chili pepper. Exactly. You hate to see it. So, 2 teaspoons, which is 2/3 of a tablespoon. Okay. And we're braising up some cabbage here. That scares me. I hate too much spice. I can't handle the heat. Well, is that why you're in Colorado? To get away from all the heat? Both taste and heat society brings you. Ah. Interesting. Is there a specific dish? Well, there was this hot and sour soup that producer sent me, and they really didn't have any ingredients, like more like fine ingredients, other than like it's a chicken thigh soup with tomatoes and like peppers. But they said it was from the Seychelles, right? So there's this Seychellois masala, which is a curry paste that's used, or a curry powder that's used in several of these. Here, sorry, I'm trying to find where the fuck it was. It was somewhere in the braising. This is fry. That's grill. Everyone's breaking up their cookbooks into more and more different kinds of ways. So this one is method of cooking. Okay. And that's fried rice and peas. Dude, this is like... Okay. Seychelles, 149. Okay. So basically, I'm taking that idea of the video and then mixing it with, right, there's the Seychelles octopus, goddamn, curry, and this pumpkin fish curry. And trying to see how they do these, where there's like, you know, obviously there's some sort of base of aromatics and garlic and ginger. They use this masala, turmeric, tomato paste, a bunch of coconut milk. Sorry, I'm still here. Just my laptop had a fit. Oh no, you're all good. Tamarind puree, you know, bay leaf, thyme. So I've got a couple things here to go off of, but we're gonna lean more into the tomato chicken direction as opposed to octopus or fish. But this actually seems pretty close to a lot. Yeah, so we're probably going to be approximating this more than anything. So, yeah. But we're doing chicken instead of... You never had octopus? You can get octopus at Costco. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to add a bunch of this. I'd call it stock, but I'm pretty sure at this point it's like demi-glaze. I'm not that exotic type. I've been more the standard type. That's all right. It's okay. If it's at Costco, I don't know. If you ever wondered. So this is a bunch of pork, I guess, gelatinized, like demi-glace from when we made mole ranchero. I'm just going to take a bunch of this and put it in here. Give it some body. Hell yeah. If only we had Costco here. Oh wait, I think we do. Probably more rarer to see here. Oh, okay. There's no Costco? That should make this much improved in body. City of 6 million people, I only see 4 Costcos. Well, then there's at least 4 octopus. They come in packs of 2. So maybe there's 8 octopuses. Octopussies. Octopi. Okay. Okay, we've got our curry powder, or garam masala, rather. I think we're gonna go kind of more off of this recipe then. Because the other one used like fresh tomatoes, but we don't have good fresh tomatoes right now. And I've got a jar. I've got canned tomatoes. How's the day in the life of a dyspeptic? Well, today was pretty good. I got a lot of stuff done. I did a bunch of work on my car, and it was fruitful. Yeah, I think we're just gonna use this more. Heavy bottom pot with the lid. Add oil, onion, garlic, ginger, masala, turmeric, saute. Add the tomato paste, stir, deglaze the pan. 2 cups of water or stock, coconut milk, tamarind, bay leaf, thyme. Bring to boil. Meanwhile, the fish. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. You know what? I think there's a way to make this work really well, actually. Yeah, I replaced the battery and the windshield wipers and changed the oil and vacuumed it all out. And all that good stuff. You know what? Back to this thing. I'm happy to use this thing, actually. Let's make it in this guy. The best thing to cars I was good at was a mechanic simulator on Steam. I was trusted to price cars for a little while once. Ah, car salesman. I think I'm just put it in the pan cold. I think that's how you do that. You want to do it the skin side down because it renders more fat that way. And then they'll lift once they've rendered all their fat. I bought wrecked cars. Their usable parts were sold to customers. Huh. Sorry, give me a sec. I got chicken hands. Add. No, that's actually perfect timing. Sorry. Cool. Welcome back. Hooray. Exactly. Whoa. The gelatin doing its work. Hell yeah. This is going to be really good. I can already tell. As soon as I added all that gelatin, I was like, ooh, that's going to make this really good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's going to be really good. Awesome. There's also... How much coconut milk did this thing want? It wanted 400 mils. And then we do have tomato paste. So we can use that in lieu of a hard fought for can of tomatoes. God damn it. Okay, so that's 400 mils, which is 13 and a half ounces. So that's even more than, okay. All right. It calls for one of these cans. I have 2 cans. We might use one or both of these, depending on how we feel. That's a lot of pot. This thing? Yeah, this thing, my dad got it for me for Christmas. It's actually, he got it from a restaurant supply store. The only thing is, I think it doesn't quite fit in the oven. Does it fit in the oven? I think the handle keeps it from fitting. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit in the oven. Either this thing or the handle needs to like kind of get sawed off. But it is pretty handy. I made paella in this. I actually did that with octopus. There you go. Dad gave you pot. My mom gave me an air fryer. It's a pan, but you know. I think the idea is if it's taller than it is wide, then it's a pot. No, that's not even true either. There's a certain aspect ratio that it becomes a pot, even if it had a handle, right? I don't know. Lol, we'll make it work. Yeah. It's fine. Oh, you know what? I should make rice. That's a good thing. And we're keeping it simple. We had an idea to maybe do some like ube cheesecake, like Basque cheesecake, but ube. But that would be more stuff. And I've got like this and a bunch of other things. I've been doing, in fits and starts, we've been doing extra cook things on the side for like a video. That I want to make. Or have made, I guess. I'm not the video maker necessarily. But. And then there's work and everything. And then fun. What about fun? We all forget about fun. Sorry, I want to make sure I don't miss your chat. That's the chicken inside the so-called pan. Yeah, this is the chicken inside the so-called pan. Chicken thigh. The best part of the chicken. Yeah, all right. Relatively clear. Clearer, anyway. I like fun. I think that might be in a bit, or that might be a band. Yeah, it is a band. In your own time. Cha, 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 cha. Fun is a band. I want to get back into making music, but you gotta have friends who make music, and you gotta all meet together in a room together, and that just kind of doesn't ever really happen anymore. So. Band stuff was fun. It'll come back around, I'm sure. What are you drinking? Does it have any special juice in it? I was just drinking this It's a Czech-style Pilsner. So it's like a hoppier, darker Pilsner. I'm probably talking about alcohol. It does have alcohol in it. Yeah, it's a beer. I don't know. And I had a long day today. Just trying to... And not a lot of food either. So perfect for with the beer. I'm not sure I've been a big fan of Pilsner. I don't know. It's been a while. So it's like the Czech style Pilsner is apparently really different.
Russell Malone.
Sorry.
Russell Malone.
Emmett, you're interrupting me. We appreciate the music. No, it's pretty good. I've been trying more lighter beers, although this isn't a light beer, since I've been doing Biracano stuff. And I've heard about Czech Pilsners, because they're very different than your typical Pilsner. I forgot what the context to that was. Oh, so I freeboot this music from a live stream from like 5 years ago from the Emmett Cohen Trio, and they have tons of live streams of music, so that way we can listen to music without getting DMCA struck. Because who wants to not have music on their stream? You know what I mean? And every AI company gets to steal all the music. So why can't I patronize? He's getting views. We're watching it right now. Isn't that good for him? I happily cite him, the Emmett Cohen Trio. Do you ever like this music? Yeah. Music's pretty good. I don't know. Sometimes I listen to too many podcasts and I feel like I'm gonna die. But the music's good. I never feel like I'm gonna die when I listen to music. I feel like I'm gonna live forever. See, they're rendering all this fat, right? Once it renders enough fat, they'll lift themselves from the pan. If I tried to do it right now, right, I'm gonna rip everything. They don't want to come off. Give it some time, and they'll. I like podcast Jim Jeffries. Yeah, the comedian. No. I like podcasts too. I'm just saying there's many a time where I feel like compelled to listen to all the podcasts that I'm following. And then sometimes I realize I've listened to like 4 of them and I just like have this like kind of feeling. But I've never listened to like music for 3 hours and went, man, I listened to too much music. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. An American told me about him. I've never heard about him before, despite he's from my country. Yeah. Do you listen to? Do you ever do Auntie Donna? Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I think I've listened to too much podcasts, but I'm not exactly into music anymore. What? Not into music anymore? Did music kill your parents in an alleyway? What happened? Auntie Donna. They're like a sketch group, but they also do podcasts and stuff. They're really funny. After you're done watching me, but not right now, you should look up $30 bottle of wine. That should be a good intro. Yeah, besides music killing my parents, I just lost interest. Aw. I love music, though. See, that's the thing, though, is I feel like I lose interest, and the podcasts are more grabbing, but then I realize I'm just not... I want something... Like, I listen to the podcast because I feel like I'm... If the podcast on some levels sometimes feels like a distraction. Like, music is an intrinsic good. And sometimes there's a bunch of guys talking shit about a current event that you've already heard 3 other guys talk shit about. And you go, why am I listening to this right now? I already know everything so far about the blockade on the blockade or the whatever the fuck. And it's just like, maybe I just need to listen to fucking Keith Jarrett. Kinda. Emphasis, I wasn't that good. You're kinda gonna be, I mean, I'm not very good. Jim Jeffries is just nonsense talk. Do you ever listen to any Dungeons & Dragons podcasts? Those are fun. I like those. Because they have like a goal and like there's like a story and stuff. It's fun. See, they're starting to like brown around the sides. That's good. It means we're starting to get there. Never been into Dungeons & Dragons. Well? Fine then. Have it your way. No, it's okay. I think water would be a good one. Sorry. I just realized I don't even have my water in the same room. Or do I? And I just don't even know where it's at. Oh, it was hiding on the other side of the utensil fucking realm. God damn. There's a streamer I followed who does D&D regularly. Okay. A lot of them can be hit or miss. I will say that. But if there's a person you like to listen to talk nonsense, listening to them play Dungeons & Dragons is really fun. I will say that. It's very entertaining. Need to wait a little longer and they'll lift themselves. I sure hope so. It's one of those where you're like, they told me it would work. Even the last time I did this and it worked. But right now, I feel like it's not working. But, do an achievement for PAFE courses. I might sign up. Get my career up and... What's TAFE? Yeah, I don't know what those are. Taffy. You gonna make candy? It's education, like university, but not quite a... Okay. Like a trade school. Are you a pipe layer? You a pipe fitter? Or perhaps a welder? Yeah? Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Nah. They told me they would lift up. These fucking chickens will die here. 2.5 chickens' legs. They'll lift in due time. But I don't want to wait to see if it works out. I just want it to work out. Damn it. I was just inspired by the pop-up ad. Oh, okay. No, trade school, that's not a bad idea for people who want to do that. Makes sense. Amazing how it works. What, targeted ads? Yeah, they got a whole account on you. Yeah, they do. They got a whole fucking account on every one of us. I'm gonna sign up for the next pop-up. Well, don't speak too soon. Might not be one you want, necessarily. It might be one of the ones they put in there. I'm hoping it's McDonald's. Yeah. There you go. At least that one would be not too bad. Better than one of the ones, because I bet there's ones that they put in there for you, hoping you'll click on them, because like they'll make money and they're giving you things that they think have like a high retention rate. But I bet they sneak in like low odds things of things that they would really want you to do, but they don't expect you to want to do. And if they just throw it at you enough times, maybe, fuck it, maybe you'll join the military or whatever, right? Yeah. Your phone is peer pressuring you, exactly. And it, it works on some people. I'd be screwed if that. Yeah. We're all headed to the straight. Woo! Nah. Fuck that. Okay, they're lifting up. You just gotta believe in them. Or wait, even if you don't believe. What's the dude's name who points the finger at you? Uncle Sam. I think it's an American thing. It is an American thing. Uncle Sam wants you to join. Uncle Sam wants you to go to the fucking straight. Hell yeah. Making a Birricano. Everyone's favorite. Yeah, I thought Uncle Sam before you reminded me. I is smart. It's alright, it's a foreign thing for you. I wouldn't expect you to necessarily know it. Not everyone here has main character syndrome. All the time. Is it ever going to come up? Do they ever come up? I thought they were about to come up. But now that it's like they don't want to come up. Shit. Am I dumb and I'm bad? Am I going to hell for ruining these chicken thighs? Hit him. Ah. Maybe they need like a little bit more of like steam action. But I don't want takeout. Then I'm really going to hell if I order takeout. What if there were kinds of OCD like that, where it's like, it keeps you fiscally responsible. And you're like, if I DoorDash, my family will die. And that's like your form of OCD. You can't DoorDash. And there's no like turning on and off the lights 5 times. Yeah, yeah, right? You don't like order DoorDash and turn off and on the light. You know what I mean? You like, it's just full stop. If I don't pregame before we go to the bar, my family will die. It's always just your family dies. Sorry. Is this worth it? Is it worth it to go like that? Like fucking rash? Am I mangling the shit out of this thing? It looks good. Am I doing it a little preemptively though? See, that looks good. No, I'm doing it at the right time. Look at that. That's like the crust you want. That's the crust they tell you not to worry about, or whatever. Ah, but here I am, betraying my... Yeah. Ta-ta. Hell yeah. That's not too bad. I think I am just impatient. But these look like they're gonna go, you know what I mean? They are getting kind of like as done as you would want them to be. Oh, sorry. Guy plays the guitar. Sold his soul. I think it doesn't have health benefits, unless you're talking about like active charcoal. In which case, this chicken will help you if you've been poisoned. No, it's fine. I think I'm doing this like, I think I'm being dumb about this. I'm being a fearmonger about my chicken. Almost certainly. Oh, look at that. Hell yeah. That looks great. Google is mean. Offers no significant health benefits. Man. Yeah, Google's a dick. Ah, damn it. I think I fucked this one up. Yeah. I totally fucked that up. Supposedly these self-release. I swear I've done this before, and it's just like they come up after a while. I must have like, maybe I put a weight on it or something? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. Google's like, their search function is just like gone downhill. I think most search engines, though, have kind of gone that way. Where like anything beyond the first page is like just literally like nonsense or other searches or whatever. Whoa, what did you do? What was that? Am I like being hyperlinked? I don't know what it is. What is it? Just an acronym? Huh. That's cool. Oh no, I fucked this one up too. Maybe because these ones are like further off the heat, so they got less of the thing that would have released them. Were I patient enough to do that? Damn it, I fucking suck. I'm so bad, everybody. I'm sorry. Everyone in the Seychelles, they'd hang me for this, I'm sure. Yeah. It's okay. We're gonna stew all this stuff down anyway. But it would be nice if the skin was all like good and stuff. I won't call you load. It doesn't say. Well, if you say so. I found the perfect combination for these Biracanos. It tastes like a oatmeal cookie cream soda. It's really fucking good. You just grab a light beer and you mix it with a little bit of this bitter Bianca and cookie Americano Rosa. I mixed the beer with these things. It's called the Biracano. And for whatever reason, this Amaro and this vermouth mixed together in a light beer tastes like a, yeah, no, it's called the Biracano. It's not cheating. It's a shandy. Yeah, but it's really good. It tastes like an oatmeal cookie cream soda. It's very good. No, it's kind of a mixed drink format I've been doing more lately. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not like I'm just putting sugar in it or something. And I drink the beer on its own. It's fine. It's just like kind of fun. What about the other side? Is the other side? Do I need to fiddle with this other side too? Like a fucking peasant? I like it how God intended to make it. Well, how industry intended. Yeah. I mean, I'm patronizing multiple industries. Beer, Amaro, vermouth. What's the problem? I'm appeasing more industries. Just checking on this every once in a while to make sure it's not like burning or anything. Sticking on the bottom. I think this is gonna be good though. Hell yeah. It's been a long day. What am I doing tomorrow? I think we're making a pizza. And then we're doing Dungeons and Dragons. Hell yeah. We got the thrilling conclusion to the fire giant stronghold. We're gonna fight a big fucking robot. It's gonna be fun. That is gonna be fun. We've been looking forward to that for like a month. Hell yeah. We get to fight the robot. Damn, I forgot about that. We're gonna fight a big fucking robot tomorrow. Hell yeah. I'm just fiddling with this thing. Normally, I make the streams so packed with shit to do that like I'm like trying to catch up with all the stuff. Like if I had the dessert to do, I'd be doing a dessert right now and like trying to start it like over here. But I decided not to do that. And now I'm like uncomfortable with not being like frantically busy. Yeah. I got this soda fermenting. It's gonna be a little while longer though, it seems. I don't know. That looks poisonous. No, it's not poisonous. What flavor do you think it is? Fermenting. Yeah, yeah. It's a lactobacillus culture. It's a ginger bug. Orange? Nah. It does look orange, but it's not orange. I'll give you another guess. It is a fruit from a tree. Orange? That isn't orange. Apple. No. It's mango. Mango. We get these juices from the store. Yeah, yeah. We get these juices from the store. And I use those juices. And I think we added a can of pineapple juice. So, pineapple mango. Yeah, I probably have given it more thought. Yeah. It's alright. It's whatever. We're chilling. I can't believe I couldn't find those cloves. It's kind of frustrating. They must be around here somewhere. I swear to God, there's like a billion cloves. There's like a big old bag of like a billion cloves. Are there a lot of distillers down in Australia? That's such an interesting smell. A lot of wizardry going on. I don't know. There's a guy on YouTube I like to watch. His channel's Still It, but I know he's from New Zealand and not Australia. I'm not sure what the laws are like down there. Did you know they did recently strike down in the United States? It went to a circuit of appeals, and now it is federally legal to distill alcohol at home. That was a 150-year-old law, and it was just struck down like a week ago. I'd imagine you'd need some kind of permit or permission. Probably just for home beer. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can ferment things, typically. But like distilling, I might be making things up. Don't take... Okay.
Yours truly, Emmett Cohen. Once
All right.
again, we thank
Sorry.
Studio.
Time to...
Reed and Ron Brown, we thank you for sponsoring.
Oh, wait. There's the last song. Last song. Well, you can take my word on it. The federal moratorium for distilling alcohol is over. So now it's a state-by-state issue. I'll just brew something and say, sorry, officer, I didn't know. What do you brew? Do you brew anything? I need to make more alcohol. I don't. I rely on the bottle shop. Do you mean the bottle-o? The bottle-o? Or is that a bar? Is a bar a bottle-o? Well, yeah, we just call it, I mean, well, there's a liquor store, and that sells distilled stuff. And then, you know, you can go to a grocery store and get beer. Your Aussie is quite sound. Hey! Hell yeah. Alright, am I being dumb? Okay, there's more time on this. I'm just fiddling because I'm dumb and bad. And I'm going to hell. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Australia sounds like such a fun place. Honestly, I'm super envious of you guys for your guys' like climate. I shall be forgiven. Hopefully. We'll see. Eventually. Well, I'll see. But yeah, you guys can grow like whatever you want down there. You have like very ideal gardening weather. Climate law is here. It's too hot or it's too cold. I mean, isn't that what it's like everywhere? I'm just saying, like, I live in the Pacific Northwest, and I've been trying to grow passion fruit for about 3 years now. So far, I've had 3 or 4 passion fruit. Oh, sorry, camera. Give me a sec. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like closer to the temperature can jump drastically. Yeah, but like, I don't know. The varieties, your zone. Here, let me see. Australia hardiness zone map. Let's see what it says. Maybe I'm misinterpreting something. here in particular, up north, is pretty consistent hot, I think. Yeah, you guys are like 12 and 11 and 9 and 10. Here we're 8. Like, on the northern part, you said is like pretty consistently hot. Yeah, you're like borderline tropical. You can grow tropical plants. With the right irrigation, you could grow probably whatever you want. I think it's freaking cold. Well, the hardiness zone is based off of the ultimate lowest temperature. And this map says otherwise. It says it's actually really warm for the lowest temperature. Tropical region, temperate region, subtropical region. Interesting. Whatever I want, I guess. I don't know. You have the heat to work with it. I think. I don't know. I've been trying to grow, since we moved in here, I've been trying to grow passion fruit and kiwis. And it's one of those where like maybe they'll work next year or in 3 years. Yeah, like, I don't know. If you had a penchant for gardening, you could ply a good trade, or not even a trade, but like you could just grow like really cool kinds of vegetables. I don't know. There you go. It's lifting off. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna toss these on a thing and we're gonna continue. Well, I think it changed videos. And I want to make sure this isn't... Okay, cool. It's another live stream. We just need to make sure that that's the case, because if it moves into some copyrighted stuff... Vegetables, I was thinking of growing. Yeah, vegetables would be great. Yeah, vegetables, fruits, drugs. There's a lot of drugs you can grow. You could probably grow coca there. Coca's a tropical plant. Although coca does want to grow at high altitude. I know that. So, if you're at low altitude, a lot of those Andean plants are really finicky that way. There's like, yeah, for sure. I get it. Yeah, no, those Andean plants, they are actually like primed to grow at elevation. And so some of them, that's why like some of them like can't really leave the Andean region, because they like need tropical at elevation. It's kind of weird. I know there's some varieties of mint I've tried to get from Peru that I really enjoyed when I was there. And they just like don't sell them anywhere because they don't really do well outside of the Andean region. The Munya Andean mint. They just fucking don't do well. I'm gonna add a little bit of apple cider vinegar just to deglaze. Sorry, the noises are bad. Alright. I got too much apple cider vinegar in my pantry. You can have some. Take it, or it'll go to waste. I think vinegar keeps actually extraordinarily well, so. Your time limit is probably longer than you would think. Yeah. It's one of those things where I'm all set for the next 8 years. Well, there are expiration dates on everything, but like some expiration dates you take more seriously than others. And I think it's one of those where you like just don't take that one too seriously. God, I fucking hate the little. Give me big bulbs of garlic. I refuse to do the little ones today. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I watched a video, at least in the United States, the use-by dates go for like, I think they did, for some of them at least, they would do a study with people and they would see how old the thing would need to be a 7 out of 10 in terms of flavor from like a survey. And then that would be their use-by date. So it doesn't even mean that it's bad. It just means that like it's at a 7 out of 10. Depending on the thing. Dude, this one's all fucking little things too. God damn it. You tricked me. Intriguing. A little too intriguing. Oh, damn. I think that's how they do it though. At least here in the United States, a lot of the use-by dates were they're about like quality enjoyment of the product and not whether it's good or bad. It has like somewhat little bearing to do. Honestly, a 7 rating is not that reliable. But what do you mean reliable? I think they're just going based off of how it tastes. They're not giving someone like moldy yogurt and being like, rate it. And they go, oh, it's like a 3. It's like how do you compare this yogurt to the freshest yogurt we just made? And then they would like average them out. And then whenever it hit a 7, they would go, okay, that's the use-by date. Yeah, they're not like intentionally like giving someone bad food. So a lot of those are like really conservative. Which, I mean, I guess if you don't want people to be sick, you'd rather be conservative. But like, it doesn't even get to like the ghost of a shadow of where it's, whereas like milk, right? Milk goes bad on the expiration date. Because milk goes bad pretty quickly. And so it's just like, right? It's just a different kind of thing. Whereas with yogurt, right, you have an active culture, or with your apple cider vinegar, right, you've got something extremely acidic that's like pretty sterile. You've got a lot of things going for you to keep it from being bad. Or other mechanisms of action that would render your use-by date rather conservative. I know there's a thing in Australia. You guys call bell peppers capsicum. You give it a 7 out of 10. Hell yeah. That means you should eat it right now. I encountered an Australian person recently, and I was talking about different varieties of peppers because I'm growing like 20 different kinds of peppers. And I grew like 15 last year.
Welcome, everybody.
And
Thank you for tuning in.
yeah, the genus or whatever is capsicum. And yeah, and he was just like, "Oh, capsicum. That's like, you mean like bell pepper?" And I was like, "No, it's just the whole thing." Was there a singer? No, he plays the trombone. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. No singing. I thought they came in green, red, and yellow. Did you know there's like 25 different species of pepper, and only 5 of them have been domesticated? And there are a bunch more that were discovered, wild peppers, in the middle of the Amazon. Most of them come from. And they've just never been domesticated. It's pretty crazy. It's gonna come down and add more vinegar just to deglaze. Buy us some time to chop shit up and talk about peppers. This is supposed to be a sweet and sour soup, or hot and sour soup, so it's fine. I take life for granted too much. Yeah, I do too. There's not enough time to do all the things I want to do. But I get so damn tired, and there's so many other things that I gotta do to be able to do any of the things I want to do. It all just gets in the way, man. Like, I wish I could play trombone like this. I mean, they have different applications. So if you're talking white onion, white onion is used predominantly, in my experience, in like Mexican cuisine. They use white onion a lot. I like red onion more fresh. Fresh red onion is like, that's my fresh onion, is a red onion. So yeah. No, they're singing. He played the trombone like he wouldn't sing, but now he's singing. I fucking, god damn it. Yeah, red onion is the fresh onion. Ah, damn it. Okay, we gotta find another live stream. Sorry, guy. I like singing, but I can't talk with the singing. It just doesn't work that way. Lady with singing stuff. This one's 2 saxophone players. Let's try this one. I like Louis Armstrong singing. Louis Armstrong played the trumpet, not the trombone. Careful. You're playing a dangerous game. Oh. Yeah, I thought it was some kind of brass playing. Okay. If you can't tell it's not a trumpet, that's bad. That makes you a bad person. No, it's fine. It's all right. I play the trumpet. It was a trombone. Okay. About time for our tomato paste, and we're gonna do our curry powder and turmeric, which is right here. Okay. There was a tomato paste. Oh man. I know there's another one right over here. I'll just grab that one. You don't need to turn it up, by the way. You know my opinion on music. No, ad. Well, thank you for your patience. All right, this is where we bloom our spices. You got a chicken wing ad. I said I'd sign up. Okay. So you sign up for like a chicken wing subscription? What the fuck? What is it? Do they turn you into a chicken wing? They mail you chicken wings? They cross-reference it with your social security number, and whenever anyone you know dies, they send you a chicken wing in commemorance. Marketing wins. Yeah, I guess marketing does win. I hate to admit it, but like, that's why they give all of the robots legs instead of wheels. Because it's completely impractical to give them legs. But it's for people who don't understand. So that's why they get the fucking legs. This smells really good, actually. Hell yeah. Add a little more oil. Because the whole purpose of blooming these spices right now is to get the oil-soluble compounds. I know it smells good just because you told me. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you trust me. But yeah, we're trying to get all these oil-soluble compounds into, you know, a bolus of oil. So that way when that oil gets all the way, you know, emulsified and throughout the sauce, you know, those compounds are within the thing. That's the whole idea. Anyway. No, that's all right. It's your opinion, trust me. I got frozen bag of okra. I think that'll go in after we add more liquid here. Oh, I forgot. This is supposed to be a hot and sour. And I got this, this is a Filipino spiced vinegar. And I had these peppers that I grew in it. And I wanted to put some in it's probably like not the best way to go about getting the peppers out of the pepper jar, but. What? Chopsticks, yeah. I mean, I only wanted like a couple, 3. Producer's saying chopsticks. Oh, shit. That was bad. I'm glad I didn't fucking picked it up by the chintzy thing. Should be adding some salt here. I've got some of this, I tried to make vinegar salt. We'll add the salt later. What the fuck am I thinking? I just realized I hadn't added any salt so far. We're focusing on other things though. I'm getting really distracted. Because I'm dumb. Okay, I think we get to lengthen this out with water now. Everything is like pretty well bloomed. So I'm going to add some water. We'll add the rest of our pork gelatin stuff.
Welcome, everybody.
All right, and time to skip Emmett again.
We're so glad you made it.
Emmett won't stop talking
We're celebrating our 1
every week. All right, back to the music. And then we want the rest of this gelatin to thicken this up. This is like uber, right? This is... Oh! That's fine, that's fine. We're all good. Yeah, this is super concentrated. So... looks like Jello. Gelatin. Okay, so there's that. And then can of coconut milk. I was gonna add, I guess we did add coconut oil too. Yeah. Oh yeah, I am left-handed. Is this left-handed? Okay, I don't know. My sister last year or 2 years ago got me a bunch of left-handed utensils for Christmas. And honestly, I can't tell either. I just use shit. And everything is just like kind of, I don't know. We're all left-handed guys in a right-handed world. Left-handed peoples. And there's no like, it's just is what it is. And then when it works a little better, it just kind of works better, I guess. Who the fuck knows? And stab it. Yeah. coconut. Like a left-handed spatula or a left-handed fork? Yeah. Like a left-handed tie and a left-handed shoes. I think we can stand to. No, that didn't really come off the way I would like it to. That's fine. It's fat. That's why it's not coming off the way I would like it to. All right. So there's that. I would kind of want to see the tomato to coconut ratio. And we'll kind of decide if we want more coconut. Because we're about at the tomato that we will have. So we can decide to ramp up the coconut. Sorry. I understand. Oh, you're being funny. Yeah. That's true. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm being funny. What do you think, producer? Is this enough coconut? Should we ramp up the coconut or do you want it more tomato-y? That looks fine? Okay, producer says it looks fine. So that means she's mad at me, she hates me, I done something wrong. Fuck. I totally fucked up, guys. Fuck! I did something bad. I just know it. Thank you for acknowledging that I'm good at being funny. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I mean, just in the, I'm thinking of like because the video didn't have any coconut, but everything from the Seychelles had coconut in it, and this is like a tomato-y coconut thing that actually like has a recipe. The video I was given had none of that. Oh, I forgot. It also has tamarind puree, which I'm just gonna use. I have tamarind syrup, or not syrup, but like tamarind puree for, you don't need to follow a video all the time. Yeah, I get it. I'm just trying to do what was, I'm trying to do the achievement. I'm trying to get the, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what to do, and I just do the assignment. You know what I mean? But anyways, this is tamarind syrup that I use for cocktails. I'm sure this could use some sugar, just a little bit. And we don't even need that much tamarind. But it did call for tamarind. And I have tamarind. So, I mean, this is a lot thicker than you would have for a normal syrup. So I'm just going to add an amount. Let's wipe that off. Yeah, we'll see what the end brings. I think it'll be good. I think this will be really good. Honestly, I'm fucking around and I'm joking around. I think that, and I always keep the North Star is just like, this needs to taste good, right? Sometimes I'm really bad. A lot of times I'm really bad with like presentation, but everything tastes really good. And so if it looks like slop, it'll taste really good. So that's fine. And then you add the pumpkin. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add these guys back in. Presentation is secondary. This is true. It's just, we exist on the internet. You can't taste my food, which is really sad. I feel really bad about that. And it is, I wish there was some way I could remedy that. But that is where we live. And or where we interact with each other. So you don't get to taste my food. So if it looks like shit, there's no way to know it tastes good. Even though it looks bad. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like that. I don't know. Good hearty meal usually takes presentation secondarily. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna go with this okra, which wasn't in the recipe, but I thought it would be a good fit. I tried growing okra so many times, and it just like never works out. Maybe that was a little bit too much okra, but I think it'll be fine. It'll just like kind of cook down. Okay, we'll just let that go for a little bit. Try to figure out whatever the hell else is asked for in this. Luckily, I did just have tamarind. Okay, once bay leaf, thyme, and salt. The salt, that's right. Now would be a good time for the salt. Oh, you know what? It's Seychelles. It's a fucking island. And this was, we're adapting from a fish curry. We should be using some fish sauce, right? Am I wrong? We should be using some fish sauce in this. There we go. So tempting to pour it all in. Yeah, it is. Can't always pour it all in, though. Okay. And then just kind of mush the stuff into it. Just so everything's like zhuzhed together. And then it wanted a bay leaf. Got these big, thick bay leaves. Guam. I'm sorry that wasn't funny. Not funny ruining a special dish. We all have standards in this kitchen. No. Because the thing is, fish sauce is like the umami bomb. And there is a part of you that's always just like, put it all in. You should just like put it all in. But then it starts to become something really different, right? There's a way I could have put all the fish sauce into this and have it taste good. But now it's like not about any of the other ingredients. It's about like the fish sauce. That's what the food is about now. You know what I mean? And so I could make it taste good, probably. It might be a bit challenging. And I'd have to adapt this food to make it some other kind of food. But, oh. Whoop. But there is a part of you that's like the umami thing. Put it all in now. I've got that. I've got that monkey brain that wants to do that all the fucking time. Okay, and then 2 sprigs of thyme. I have thyme outside. I could go pick some thyme. When you're out of time, just go pick some more. Let me see where I leave knife. I got a little cutter. This thing. In the back of my head, I feel I just have that sort of impulse. I know what you mean. Well, because it's like salt umami. It's hijacking all the parts of your brain that like this will allow me to survive. You know what I mean? time. We're just gonna have a couple deals of time that are just kind of float around in there. Cool. And that's gonna cook down for a little while. Hell yeah. And this is doing all right. Yeah, yeah. This looks great. I know the stream is still running because the stream. Oh, because the steam. I thought it might have froze for a sec. No. All right. Yeah. I gotta take a break here for a little bit. But we'll be back in like 10 or 15. Thanks for your patience. Just gotta go to the bathroom and chill. It's been a busy day. Thanks. I'll be back soon.
Patrick Bartley on the saxophone. That's Bruce Harris on the trumpet. Once again, Joe Saylor on the drums. Russell Rasshall on the bass. We want to thank a few people who made this possible tonight. The Lead Center for the Performing Arts, who's been involved with us since the beginning, and they helped us with our first week. My man there, Derek Kwan, he said, hey, we'll give you the full fee for this gig. You're supposed to do if you just set up a live stream. And I said, okay. We turned on our phone and just leaned it against the table. And that was our first live stream. We've come a long way with 5 cameras now and 10 microphones and a lot of people in here. And so they partnered with the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute to sponsor this week, as well as Peter Martin and Open Studio. They got a wonderful web series there, educational thing. And so we thank them. We also want to wish our dear friend Valerie Dowell a happy birthday. Thank you for supporting us all these weeks, and tonight included. And yeah, without further ado, Joe Saylor's taking a break.
We return. Thank you for your patience. Just tired, you know. You know how it goes. I'm thinking most of the food is actually kind of just done. But I wanted to make a cocktail that would go well with this. There's lime. I haven't bought any more Cocorico. Is this good? Still, I don't even know. No, yeah. This is good. So I could use this Coco Real. Make a coconut lime thing. I kind of want to use the flavors that we've been seeing so far, which would be coconut, tamarind, and there will be lime. So let's try that out. With, I'm sure, rum would be the operative guy. And I've got some cinnamon rum here. Yeah. This is a good idea. I got some Appleton Estate and some of this cinnamon rum. Let's try and make a shake and drink. Oh, I also have falernum. Okay, I need to start making choices. Because falernum will be helpful. Where's the velvet falernum? John Taylor's velvet falernum. Back here. Okay. Because this is starting to become too many things. These are all of our possible choices. We should start with our base spirit and work from there. So this is 1.5. This is 2, 1, 1. Okay. And I want my saline solution. Salt. Important. Okay. I'm going to start with two ounces of Appleton Estate. This will be a double, because that's how the news goes. And then I'm gonna grab 3/4 of falernum, maybe half falernum. Yeah, half of falernum. Because this is a little sweet, but it has a lot of those like tropical sorts of flavors that we're looking for. And it's at 11% alcohol, which is more than some, less than some. Pretty interesting. Middle of the road falernum. Okay. We're going to add 3/4 of the cinnamon rum. that's a different color. Okay. Sorry, I haven't used this for a little while. I like to make it count, right? Okay. I'm going to use like a 1/4 of an ounce of this coconut. And a 1/2 ounce of our tamarind. And then, straight up, cannot forget this. Fucking lime. We need acid. Desperately. That is something we have not added any of. Like we were done. Not done. Probably about an ounce of lime juice. I'd lean towards 1.5 ounces, but I know the tamarind is also pretty sour. So we've got some stuff playing from that. I'm not in the mood for a chat. I think because I'm hungry. I shall fix my dilemma. Hell yeah. I'm down for action. I've been drinking enough tonight that action words pique my interest. That's almost an ounce. We use that. I think that's everything we intended. This is gonna look like shit on the way out because of the tamarind, but that's fine. Yeah, it's a little.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Are we on?
Hello out there, everybody. How y'all doing? Good to be here at Emmett's Place.
And then talking. He heard ones later.
All right. I know that that is a thing. I want my. I think some nutmeg, some freshly grated nutmeg on this would go fucking hard. Where did we leave our... Here it is. What are you gonna make? All right, let's see how this tastes. Ooh. Hell yeah. Wow. That's really good. Like, really good. I'm gonna say I can't get a lot of cinnamon out of it. Peanut butter sandwich. Hell yeah. This is really good. Yeah, there's the cinnamon. Wow. Really something. Jesus. It's good. Very tart. It's got this kind of I suppose it could fit as well in the Caribbean as in the Indian Ocean. The nutmeg on top, it's playing with a lot of the spices and things we've been using tonight. It's good. I'd say cohesive. Peanut butter hit me like a trend recently. It's so beautiful. I'm listening. This guy? This thing? Oh, the music. Are you listening to music? Man. I could drink a lot of these. This is really good. Hell yeah. It's rum. It's lime. It's cinnamon. Falernum. Tamarind. Nutmeg. Whew. Just letting you know I'm listening to the stream. Oh, okay. It's all good. We chillin'. Oh, man. This is like a drink you would find in a pirate's treasure chest. That's what it tastes like. I mean, keep it down. The music is nice. I didn't mean it. This is really good. I don't know why I haven't been making more of these earlier, because I had that cinnamon whisk or that cinnamon rum for a while, and the only other thing is like Appleton. This is really good. Wow. So we got our greens here, our cabbage. We've got our chicken, curry, which all looks pretty well. Good. I think maybe we should, unless my opinion suddenly becomes important. It's always important. What are you talking about? I want to just slam this and make another one of these. Oh, wow, that is so good. I love that with the whole of my person. God damn. And this is why rum is the best liquor. Hell yeah. I don't care what anyone says. Rum's the best one. Rum is secondary, like presentation. What? Boo, boo. He doesn't like George Michael. Boo. What's your favorite then? Since your opinion is of the utmost importance and you're not just listening. Well, it's not important yet. Okay. Fine then. You know, if you subscribe, you get all of my my time will come. You get all of my my facial things. You can use my emotes. You can taunt me with my emotes. Huh? Pretty good. Hey. Woo. Hell yeah. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Yeah, taunt me with that. Sure. That's fine.
Bruce Harris, I Surrender Dear by Harry Barris. Bruce Harris plays Harry.
Welcome to the Dyspeptic team. I was thinking Dyspepticon, like a Decepticon. Do you want to be a Dyspepticon? I think it's fun. My pronunciation will get too mixed up. Your pronunciation? No, Dyspepticon. It's cool. It's like a Decepticon. We get to be the bad guys. Isn't that fun? Isn't that good? Let's see how many half ounces. And we can wash out the coconut stuff. Hell yeah, a little over an ounce. Lovely. Wonderful. Oh, it's not so difficult. I'm gonna copy and paste it just in case. All right. Hell yeah. Have it on your speed hot caca. Dyspepticon. You got it. Ad. It's the insert swear word wings ad. All right. That's the insert swear wording. Okay. I thought it was the wings ad again. All right. Fun fact, if you shake with something with fat in it, you get to make bubbles. And if you shake with something with protein in it, you get to make bubbles. Bubbles make foam, and foam is fun in cocktails. Everybody who makes beer hates foam. Everybody who makes cocktails likes foam. It was the wings ad, so it was the insert swear word ings wings ad. I got a lot of these like teeny nubs. I gotta like remember to use them. Nutmegs are crazy. Look how they look like on the inside. Look, it's got this like pattern. It's got this like spiral pattern. They look crazy. Got this like, you know what I mean? Like they look, I don't know. Kids, children are around. I can be responsible too. That is okra? No, okra is here. This is nutmeg. And there are no children around. It's 10:30. Where I'm at right now, it's 10:30 p.m. I gotta say though, this cocktail is like God, it makes me want to like fucking ooh. Man. Wow. I love that so much. Eyes deceive me. I'm an uneducated okra. Well, here it is. It looks like this. Here, if you want to do the same cut to the thing, it looks like this. Is that helpful? That's what it looks like. The other one's like a nut with like a crazy pattern inside. That one's like a beehive with a crazy pattern inside. Okay. Yeah, now the meat's like wanting to like give way. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. It's time. I'm gonna keep my shut mouth. See, I'm there with you. I've been drinking, slamming cocktails, being dumb and stupid, saying shut mouth instead of mouth shut. It's all right. We're all going to hell. It's fine. Hell yeah, though. The food, the drink. Hell's anything like this, I wouldn't mind going to hell. Alright. Sorry if anyone is of a faith. I'm not. So, I get to joke around with it. If you feel offended, sorry. Whoop. Whoop. Whoa. Whoop. Alright. I'm gonna wash up some cilantro. Alright. I'm gonna go to confession at the last second and just spill all the beans out. Yeah. And then they go, say the thing 8 times, and you say the thing 8 times, and then you get to go to heaven, or whatever. It's all, you know. It's like one of those things where, whenever you build a system, there's like game theory built into it that like ruins it in a specific way. And so it's just like, yeah, there's always a way to break the whatever meta of the thing. I forgot about that. Too tedious. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, we've got cilantro. We've got limes that we can cut up. Okay. I bet priests have some great stories. Yeah. Well, they have other people's great stories. Okay. I'm gonna grab some arroz. How do you do this with like the 2 soupy things? Here, I have a novel idea that is probably not something producer will use, but I'm gonna decide to use it right now because I'm trying to be a plating guy. Look, I can do it like this, and then I can put the one thing on the one side and the other thing on the other side. What about that? I'm a fucking genius. Or an idiot. We'll just have to wait and see. So we got this cabbage and chard that smells wonderful. And then we've got chicken thigh. Just get a ladle. Got a lot of okra. Some of the jus. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good. It does look kind of like a slop bowl. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, yeah, sorry. That is not helpful. Thank you, producer, for letting me know what I'm missing out on. I'm thinking like fork and like soup spoon. I'm thinking of dropping the soup spoon on the floor and grabbing another soup spoon. mistook Oprah for something else. I forgot what the vegetable was. You got nothing to be sorry about. Anyways, let's try this. Oh, wait a second. Put the cilantro all over it. Why did I fucking... Okay. Everything's got some lime and some cilantro. Alright, let's try it. Let's try things. Ooh, it looks so hot. I feel like I'm going to burn my mouth immediately. Let's try the cabbage. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of the pickles, which are great. It's sour and pickled and spiced. It is so hot. I feel like I need to just like blow on this for like a minute.
Yeah, after you've gone, we're now going to play a song by Patrick Bartley. This is called Spirit of Freedom.
Sorry.
Ooh, everybody, hello, audience, social push. Seychelles.
Alright, sorry. Thank you for your patience. The chicken tasted good, but I didn't get a lot of the curry kind of flavor. This is interesting. I don't know if I made this right or not, but like, this is a really interesting kind of curry sort of flavor. Oprah is overrated. Good thing she doesn't have a talk show here. Go Whoopi. Hell yeah. I'm hesitant to compare this to like a gumbo because it feels very reductive, but like, and I did add okra, which is my own fault, which was not part of the thing. I think maybe a little bit more coconut, less tomato, or just more coconut, same amount of tomato would kind of lean it more into the vibe. But it's good. Everything tastes great. So I'm just kind of thinking about it. I mean, I think I added a good amount of fish sauce. If I added too much fish sauce, it would just taste like fish. It wouldn't taste like chicken at all, right? But I mean, I think it's good. I think it's one of those things where the tomato to coconut was a little bit out of balance. But other than that, it's very good food. I get the very like tropical spice island sort of vibe from it. And the drink goes super well with it. So I mean, there's a reason why they call them the Indies and the West Indies. All that stuff. Chicken tasting like fish. I mean, most of the time when chicken tastes like fish, it means the chicken has gone bad. So yeah. But the food tastes good. I got nothing else to cook. I think we're about done here. I appreciate your time. Appreciate you stopping by. I hope you found what you're looking for, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. Peace.